Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to the WayStone Season 3, Episode 19. We're currently standing pretty close to spawn, and I was wanting to show you guys some improvements we've made in that last build that we done last episode. Oh boy, we've done some stuff in the background to spice up the aesthetics a bit. And something I wanted to mention before we get over here, I am strongly reminded of Season 2. We're in this state of limbo, Season 3. I usually don't publicly announce these things, but yes, we're in a state of limbo, and I haven't seen anyone all week. So I've been on and off all week on the server, and haven't ran into a single soul. It's really a sad thing. I was kind of hoping to see more people, especially on the scheduling I'm on now. So I'm on day shift, and I can usually see the people I don't normally see on second shift late at night. But hopefully it starts turning around. I don't know exactly what the health of the server is right now. I guess you could consider it limbo. It's not necessarily too healthy, it's not too bad. But hey, we'll see what happens. But anyways, in this new area, we have worked on some aesthetics. We've got this tree with some lanterns hanging from it, and it's out of the normality of a lighting system. We still have lanterns to give you more of a reminiscence of what's on the docking system. But it's subtle enough to where it kind of blends in the environment more. And, you know, doing some other cool things. I haven't done a lot of wheat decoration this week, or this season. And also, like a little pool over here, like a little pond. I thought it would be a really neat addition. And a few people have asked me, can we build in this area? Of course, this is an extension of Spawn. I just wanted to fill in the entire island in, because Spawn, if you don't know, is on a complete island. And we've got this whole area to work with, a lot of stuff to implement. And I was thinking about doing more humane builds. You know, something a little bit more consistent with a town. And, you know, we do have that for the most part. We've got a cathedral. I mean, we've got the Drunken Monk, which is like a bar or a tavern. And then we've also got the courthouse. You know, we're kind of building up to that point. And I'd like to see some of those builds pop up over here. I think it'd be a really cool addition to the area. And Duo's starter looks absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Wow, the detail work that he has put into this build, that's impressive. So anyways, today, I wanted to go back over to base. We haven't been over there in a long time, and I was wanting to work on it a bit. I'm going to do a mining session. Of all things, I need to go mining, get some good stuff so that we'll be all prepared for our future projects, because I'm running a little bit low on certain materials like some redstone. Oh, and I've got to put all these shulker boxes up too. Man, I'm just packed to the gill with things. So let's go over to base, let's dump this stuff off, and then let's go mining. Hopefully to find some good stuff. Well, someone's been on the server. Wow, Iron Shop is packed with diamonds. In fact, to the point where I need to restock it soon. After a little bit of digging around, I think we have finally found everything that we need. We have some extra tools, we've got torches, we've got everything packed up into this ender chest, which I need to start making more use of. Let's find a nice area to mine. I'll see you guys on the other side. And that was a successful mining session, a good solid mining session. We needed it. And I found some diamonds. I got really lucky there at the end and found a few batches. Well, let's see what we've got. We've got a bunch of everything we needed, especially coal. That's one thing I was wanting to get most of all. And of course some redstone, which that's not too impressive, but I seem to have stumbled upon a shulker box filled with redstone blocks, so it's not really that big of a deal. Definitely needed coal, so I was stomping around my base when I got back, looking around. And I just kept noticing, we haven't dealt with these guys. How in the world did you even... How did you get up there? I'm so confused. That's so strange. So there's 3 cows here. That's not too bad. I could deal with that. But look over there. I cannot even access the shulker boxes that were over here unless I've already moved them. But getting to even the ender chest side proves quite difficult with all these cows. So thankfully, because of Emeralds, we now have a bunch of these cows to make a farm with, and I think I'm just going to do my standard cow farm design. But I don't want to dedicate a specific cell to it, so we're going to get that done, and then I want to work on this cell over here. We're going to block this up because it's looking really patchy. Oh no. Oh, something bad just about happened there. Ooh, I hate getting stuck back behind that elevator. So I want to work on this one today. I want to get it finished. I want to get it covered with glass like these and also the spruce wood or the dark oak wood. I think we need to translate these to the underneath side too, because it's looking quite bare underneath, and I think it accentuated it quite well looking through the glass. But yes, I think we need a super smelter. Yeah, I gotta think of a design. It's going to take some time because you know how these things operate. They're not the funnest to make. But once you have them, they're super useful when you're smelting up a bunch of materials. Why is this so funny to me? Oh man, dinner bone cows are the greatest. When they're swiveling their legs. Oh, that's hilarious. It reminds me of like a worm or something. Like a pack of worms traveling through my base. Let's gather these 2. I think these are the last 2, and I miraculously had enough of those leads to do this. I've got all the rest of the ones in this cell right here. So we've got a marching line of cows. Come on. Are you guys going to make it? Oh, I got one more that's kind of behind the wall, I believe. No, that may be all of them. So let's take them into this pit of crazy. Can you please excuse me, udders? Thank you. Let's go ahead and put those in there. Oh man, dinner bone cows are the greatest. It's a bit funny. I have a tutorial. Oh no. Oh yes. I have tutorials on spider farms, and they're quite popular. They're the most popular videos on my channel, but I don't have one for this season, so I may need to get on that because it'd be really good for wool production and also things like this, leads, because I had a little bit of time trying to find string. There we go. Have I connected you? No? There we go. So yes, I might be getting onto that at some point soon. I think there's maybe a couple below. I'll have to think about it, but I believe that's every cow in the whole base. Quite a few of them, and then we can make a cow farm out of them. I don't know how I'm going to get them all into the hole, but we'll try our best, right? That's definitely one of the most trippiest things I've ever seen in Minecraft. A bunch of dinner bone cows and also some baby cows setting up there. Taking a dunk. We've only got 2 baby cows down here, and I think there are some in the mesh of the top. I don't know exactly how to get them to the bottom. That's something I've noticed when making this farm. But I think if we have enough entities in one area, they will begin pushing the baby cows into the bottom chamber. Now I've just got this whole mess to clean up that I had made to get these cows in here. But thankfully that's done. And you know what? From now on, I'm not going to dread putting cows into farm pits because it's really not that bad. So right, with that checked off the list, we need to get to a few other things before we do begin work on this super smelter that's going to be going into this cell in particular. And I had put my cow farm into that cell because I want to make that my manual farms area and do like an AFK fish farm over there, or also do like a wheat generator over there. I forgot my redstone shulker boxes. Need to go down there and get those soon. So I was looking for a solution for the top of this. We have torches, which look absolutely ugly on this. I think I'm going to do some birch slabs on top so we don't have to worry about mob spawning, but then keep some sort of smooth lining that emits from the cells themselves. And that would be my wrap-up solution for that. And also I'd like to do some slabs below inside the cells themselves. So as I may have mentioned earlier, doing some slabs right here. I think it's going to really help out the depth of this area because it looks quite flat when you look up top. Yeah, let's get on some wood collection, get a bunch of birch and also some dark oak. For whatever reason, I have a lot of trouble finding spruce on this seed, and thank the Minecraft gods that I have found some. I have all that I can mine up, all that I can carry. I need to bookmark this location for sure. I mean, we've got plenty of variety in our inventory. I think we'll be good. I had decided to go to spruce because I wanted something slightly different than the dark oak on top. And I think it'd work in the base better. Note to self, slime block elevators are a pain sometimes. I had placed a slab at the top. This had drug it down, broke the button, and had broken the elevator as well. So I've got to rebuild that, unfortunately. But we did get done with the half slabs, which I think looks really nice. If we were to take a look around, it's simplistic, but the depth looks much better than what it did. The only problem and issue I have with this is weird, whoa, I'm floating, okay. Weird connections like this, I'm gonna have to tweak a bit. And so the next thing is going to be, of course, the top. Let's take a look at it. If I can get out of here, can I, whoa, that's really strange. I made it out somehow, about died in the process. But yeah, we're gonna be doing slabs up here. And I think spruce would look better. So it does have some differentiation from this dark oak. So I'm going to work on that a bit, knowing that that's been a success down at the bottom. No. 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 No, take it away. It hurts my eyes. Oh boy, look at this. We have a super smelter in the works. We've got the basic foundation down for the bottom portion. And so when this chest comes over and it deposits things into the hopper inventory, that comparator will activate and then keep the minecart on top until it has finished loading, and then it will reactivate this block and making it push forward to gather more items from the result of smelting. And so I've got the second layer done as well. I just got to get the top layer finished, the actual item loading for smelting instead of the result collecting. So I've got to do this. I'm pretty sure I've got the coal stuff figured out. The coal loader is just going to go back and forth constantly. And I've got to have a coal deposit for that somewhere. It's going to be a lot of hoppers, a lot of lining in what I want, because I was thinking about bringing in some compactness at the top so that you can load in the items and then also retrieve those items within like a 3-block radius from the top. So it could be a little bit more convenient. Lots to do on this, so we just need to maybe put in some chests up here to have a separate inventory so that it will load symmetrically. It's going to take a little bit of contemplation because I haven't done a super smelter like this in some time, but I'm pretty sure it's a simple setup. I didn't follow any tutorials, so I could be stealing someone's design unintentionally. I'd say this is pretty much a go-to in the community, so I'm going to work on this a bit, see where I can get. And hopefully we'll start smelting stuff soon. Well, take a look at this. We have a finished super smelter, and I gotta say, this looks really cool. It looks like an engine at work, and the bark is much bigger than the bite. I gotta say, the performance isn't super fast. It's about a medium pace for a super smelter, and that's fine enough for me. As long as I have something a little bit quicker than your average furnaces. But unfortunately, I have made a mistake. Closer to the backside, we have placed this powered rail a little bit too close to this hopper right here. So all of the coal is being pulled into that first furnace and not evenly distributing to other furnaces. But I had temporarily fixed that for testing, so we do have evenly distributed coal. So as long as I push this back a block, this lower module, it should all perform well. And it's a very easy, basic system, just requires quite a bit of hoppers. And we got 2 item elevators to just kind of help with progression. So let's go ahead and give it a test real quick. I've got some wood on me. I've been smelting up some charcoal, and I don't think it's all up in this chest, the ones I did test, because I haven't blocked these off yet. I need to get to that. But we are at the testing stages, even though we do have some aesthetics in. So this is the coal we do have. We got about, ooh man, it's about 2 stacks in there. So let's see, which chest do we put the items in? Right here. We do have the coal in already. So let's test this out and just see how well it performs. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna see the item elevator and just see how fast it comes up. I think we could see furnaces from atop, maybe? No. It might take a minute for it to initiate. Oh, because the minecarts are loading. So these will stop and load. I think they've already loaded. And so if you go down here, you should see them smelting, right? Yes. It's going to pick up all the items and then deliver them into the item elevators very soon. There it goes. So this side's starting out and this one's going pretty fast. Once it does get to the point where it's pulling them up the elevator, oh geez. I've done that like twice this episode. I gotta be really careful. Over here, let's just take a look and see how far we've gotten so far. Oh, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. I'm proud of that. So we'll have a bunch of charcoal now. I'm going to get this fixed off camera. And I would say that's a success. I've just got to close this off. I've got to do the surrounding walls, doing the iron blocks, and also maybe a little bit more decoration. Oh man, I'm glad to have a super smelter now. I needed that for a while. The last few pieces of glass. Finally. It's all complete. Wow. Really cool to see that we have a super smelter now. Let's go floating above to see if we can get a good idea of what the base is going to look like when it's all filled in. Wow. That looks pretty crazy. And it's really nice that we can access the chests from above. So that makes all the difference. I will get that fixed off camera, the little piece that I had messed up on. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. You have a fantastic day. Hey, Frim. Thanks for fixing my elevator.